Hello my YouTube friends, this is John at Left-Handed Models, and this is my final on the great Porsche group build, and it's hosted by Brian at BG's Model Workshop, Chuck at Chuck's Hobby Shop, Lucas C, whose real name seems to be Matt, at the Lucas C channel, and Jason at the Blue Ox Model Shop. And they're doing this through their podcast that's on Facebook, the Facebook group. And so I'll be updating the Facebook group too with this little video. And was a nice build. Didn't really have any troubles. And we'll get right to showing it here. I'm sure I'm missing out on some information, but we'll see if I can remember it here in a minute. I must apologize. I forgot to put my microphone on for my intro there, but hopefully you can all hear me now. And you can probably hear me on the other part. The volume might be low. But this is my little Porsche tractor. And I said I didn't have any trouble. No trouble with the kit. I had trouble with me. I lost all the little hubcap things. There's some pins that hold the wheels on that allow them to turn. I lost those for the back, so I just glued them in so they're solid, but that's okay. It won't roll off the bench. I'm assuming that this would have been a later addition, because when the tractor was manufactured, I don't think that was mandatory. I know it is now. They have to have some kind of a roll bar because they had trouble with people doing this and going all the way over. It comes with a drawbar, so if you have any attachments, you can attach them. There's a little hitch here with a pin in it that is removable if I didn't paint it in. And yes, it'll turn, so it's removable. The seat goes up, and if you don't know anything about tractors, there's a reason for that, because you park it outside. If you leave the seat down, where your rear goes fills with water and rusts, and then it's sharp. This little tractor has, where's it go? Here it goes. Forgot which way it goes. It lifts up, and it has a stand right there so that you can display it with the engine where you can see it. And that's probably what I'll do. I stripped all the chrome and painted it back silver. It just looked too bright for me for a late 1950s tractor. Oh yeah, and I forgot. I lost the shifter as well as the little pins. I didn't lose the mirror, but I thought, okay, I had to replace the shifter. So this guy had a hot rod son, and his son had this mirror, and they just thought that mirror was better. So, and it does fit okay, glued on okay, it's in the right spot. The front wheels do turn a little bit. I think the fenders should turn with the wheels, but they don't. They are mounted to the front axle. A little diesel tractor. Some of the decals are funny. I don't know if those still made it. I think they did. But back here, I just painted those because those decals up here, I had to glue them on. They wouldn't stay. This little white strip here is supposed to be like a sealer, white rubber sealer, and it would not stick on, so I glued it down. But all the ones on the sides here, even though they're this thin, they went ahead and stayed on. This stayed on. The license plates, of course, are just glued. They tell you that in the instructions. There's some optional pieces, one of which is this. The standard piece is a curved hook type thing. There's 2 different seats that come with it. What else is there? That's about it. But it looks to me like a very good rendition of the tractor. There's a battery has it's almost a full decal that goes on it. There's where else is there? There's a little decal here for the engine numbers, and I think it has right engine numbers on it, but I could not read it. And the dash has, I think there's just the one. Here, let me put the hood down. Just the one gauge has a decal for it, and so I just exit. Well, then there's a decal that goes on the dash that says warning or something like that. So nice little build. Turned out really good. It's a neat little tractor. Um, I I've actually found some in on the internet for sale. There's a 62 version that's on sale for restored for $11,000, which when they first came into the country in the 50s, they were $1,750. So, but I would imagine to restore it probably cost you all of the $10,000. So the man's not making any money. Person is not making any money on that tractor. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd like you to subscribe. You can always unsubscribe. And there'll be more videos on all kinds of stuff coming up. Thank you.